What's up, my Glassy Friends? How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. This is Glassic Gamer. I'm coming at you with an episode of SimAirport. Woohoo! In today's episode, we're going to pick up right where we left off. We're building our dream airport, and we, so far we've got our security in, we've got our luggage in, we've got our bathroom set, and we're getting ready to go on. We just put our baggage in, which is being built right as we speak. And now we're going to go ahead, we're going to go with the airline part. We're going to get the airport upgraded first off. So let's start by assign vehicles. We'll add, I'm going to add a baggage car, and a fuel truck. There we go. And we're going to upgrade the runway. We need runway lights. There we go, like so. We need a pappy. I'm going to put the pappy right here because we can't really put it over here. And the ILS, I think I'm just going to put the ILS right here, like so. And yeah, that'll be good. And I'm sure there's some pilots out there who'll tell me, the ILS doesn't go there, it goes over here. But we'll work on that as we go. Now, since this is our dream airport, we've got a limited budget. We're going to go for broke because we're in sandbox mode. It's okay. We can splurge. We can actually make this the airport we want it to be. So I'm gonna put my tower right here. I think that'd be a great place. It's kind of like right there where it's supposed to be, out in the runway. And I'm gonna go ahead and add, an extra gateway here. We need to have at least a second gate. So let's spin around. And that's actually a pretty good spot. But I also want to add some extra large. So will it actually work if I just drop it like that? Or do I need to do this? And have the planes kind of, just circle around. Of course, we got to have our gate there. I'm just going to make it like a regular airport and drop a gate here. And, we're going to go for broke. I'm going to put it up. This is going to make us broke. Since we've got the extra large map, just for the fun of it, I'm going to make it look like a larger airport than, normally what we start with. And let's go to our roads here. Our taxiway, anyways. And taxiway here. And there we go. Kind of like gives it a full circle. Now, let's see if this actually works or if it'll get too congested having 5 gates with 1 runway, or do we need to add another runway? Now that's something we could do too. What if we put another runway out here? Let's see. Runway. And put it down here like so. Maybe that'll work. Let's try this and see what happens. And this way we can, we'll unpause it here. This is going to be a lot of building. A lot of building. Now again, this is sandbox mode, so we can do whatever we want because that's just how it is. Let's do this. Now, I'm not sure if they normally would go to the end of the gate. I don't think they normally would, but we'll see. And we'll spin this right through here like that. Kind of to match what we have here. And that's what we're getting at. Now we need to give them a little bit of space to, to maneuver. Now they added a little turnaround right here. Do we have enough space to do that though? Let's see. Well, we'll try this and see how it works. If it works, then it'll be great. And once that's built, I can do the upgrade, of course. But I can't do the upgrade until it's built. So we're gonna start off with a massive airport here. These guys are building as quick as they can. And we're gonna be at $1 million in a hole in no time. And let's extend our foundations. This is going to be a fun airport. All right, let's go like so. Bam. There we go. Perfect. We're already getting runway traffic. We haven't even picked any yet. What are you talking about? All right. This is almost built. This is going to be a massive airport and a massive project. So, we'll see how this goes. All right, so once they build all this stuff here, well, we'll start with this. We need to get some ticketing booths in here. So for ticketing, not ticketing, we need to have the agent desks. And they are facing the correct direction. Perfect. Now, I want to kind of just make sure there's enough space. So I'll put one there, one there. And now we have to put a big window in. Oh, a sliding glass door anyways. Like so. And we'll do the same. We'll put for our gate agent. We'll put one there and one there. Perfect. Now we got to make a queues. Now, the queues are pretty important. Why is this thing that color? What is this? Well, let's take a look at our map here. Is it just a floor? Let's take a look here. Flooring. Is that it? That might be all it is. It's just a floor. Okay, so we're going to put the queues in. Now, the queues are very important because you want to make sure that there is enough room where people can get in and get out quickly. So we'll do that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be a pretty long queue. So let's go back to queues. And we'll drop another one in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to make sure they're symmetrical. And we'll do this like so. Now, because we did it like this, now we can actually drop in some furniture. And, you know, actually, do I want to make it that big? Because I want to make sure that I'm not over... I'll have plenty of room here to put a queue. That's not a big deal. Let me clear this out. There we go. Come on, little guys. Thank you. Now that we got that cleared out, we're going to go ahead and add in some benches. Now, this is what I was kind of thinking of doing. Putting some benches here like this. Look at that. Perfect. So you can see if you put the benches in, then they'll have places to sit here while they're waiting in line. And we can put benches along here. And I'll leave some room here for some decorations. Gonna have a little bit of decor here. And yeah, we'll put a couple little red bushes in. That should look good. That look great. Now, as you can see here, this is what I was planning. So they come in here, they get on the plane. The plane unloads, it comes out here instead of coming over here and overlapping everybody. And also, this gives us plenty of room for the bathrooms. So let's start with the first. We'll get these first two runways. Well, the first runway going here, and we'll get a plane in. We'll get some traffic in here. So let's start assigning queues. Assign to. Assign. Now they're going to be able to pull from either line to make it a quicker queue. And I want to assign them to that runway. And close. And let's do the same for here. Assign, and assign, and close. So now that these are assigned here. Now we need to get some staff here. Staff. Okay, we're doing good on staff here, I think. Oh, one more. There we go. Let them build all that stuff. Now, I'm hoping it doesn't create a congestion here. If it does, I can just bump it in a row and make it like a 2-wide area. But we'll see how it goes. I think that should be good. I just don't want to make it too congested. So let's go ahead and we'll do the second part. We're going to start with a floor because we need a floor here. And let's... Oh my goodness, this is going to be an expensive floor. What? What? There we go. That should keep them busy for a while. We'll unpause that. Come on, little guys. Hop to it. All right, let's go ahead and build our queues here now. Can I has the queue? And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that works out. What good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And like so. And it gives us a two wide space here between which I'm really liking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we'll go through here. Now, I like to keep it symmetrical because that's how good airports look. Nice and symmetrical. And 2. Look at that. Wait a minute here. We screwed up something. We screwed something up. Oh. Let's fix that right now. Let's go to our queues. And we'll backspace it 1. And there we go. And down, over, around, and down. There we go. Now we can put our benches in. Gotta make it look right. If it's not looking right, it's not right. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to assign these guys. Assign to this runway. Or this area here. And close. And we're going to assign this one to here. Assign, assign, and assign. And we'll close that. So these guys are set. Now that we've actually got 2 terminals open, the airplane gates, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make some scheduling here. Now we're just going to accept everybody and we'll figure this out because we've got so many gates we're going to set up. And plus we've got our air traffic control tower too, so we're going to be looking pretty good here. So let's unpause it, and let's take a look at our schedule. Now, our schedule might be a little wonky here at first. Looks like they're all just dumped on top of each other. A lot of evening flights. That's just noon. That's fine. And, we can have 2 flights at a time, so it's not a big deal. But let's see, 400, 400, 19, 19. I'm going to move this one back. And I'm going to move this one back. Oh, I can't move that one back. That's an evening flight. And can I move this one? 400 and 250. Yeah, I think I'll leave that hour gap between those two. And we'll do this. 140 and 250. That'll give it a little space. That way we're not completely, maxing out everything. All right, let's try that. Let's go for it. Now let's take a look and see what our schedule is going to look like. Not schedule. What our status is going to look like. It's probably going to be tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So we'll let it keep running, and as it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm thinking this is just too tight looking. So I'm going to go ahead and expand this. We've got an unlimited budget. Let's not make it look crowded. So bring this all the way out to here. Bam. There we go. And we'll put more seating down here. And that way it's not going to look, we'll make it look like a real airport. We'll have they kind of go like this, 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 and this. And we'll let these guys get going. Where are they going? Oh, they're going all the way around. That's too funny. All right, so as they're doing that, we're waiting for our airlines to come in. Now we can actually build these other areas. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got ourselves some sliding glass doors. This is going to be a monster airport. And there we go. And that'll give us some ability to get out onto the tarmac, so to say. Now, I'm thinking I should expand this down some just to give it the... You know, maybe I'll add another one. That's not a bad idea. I'll add another XL. Or does it really fit? Huh. Let's add we'll add one more XL, and then what we'll do is we'll expand this area out more. So we'll do that, foundation. And I'm going to take it out to here. I want to give the planes enough room to maneuver here. I don't want to have them clipping the wings on the building. Not that that's a thing in this game yet, but maybe it will be. Now, since we've got all these new new gates and you know, what we should do is probably add more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to add more hangars. And now this is gonna hold 5 vehicles, which is amazing. And you know, we could just put it right here, really. It does fit. And we'll have them build that up. And once it's built, why is it saying why is it flashing? Oh, I have to zone it. Let's fix these zones before we go any further here, shall we? Oh, I forgot to put the queues in here. Oh, that's a terrible disaster. So let's put the queues in here. And we'll put the zones in. So baggage. Baggage claim area. That is a monster baggage claim area. Now let's fix the queues here. This is ticketing. And now we can put our queues in. Okay. So for here, I think I'm just going to do this. Nope, I want to go back one. Let's delete that. I'm going to go start here. And no, let's start the first one. Not that. Classic. Alright, so we'll start with the first one. And we'll do this. And I'm hoping that's going to be enough space for these queues. Oop, I gotta go back. I don't want to block that in. I think I'll just bring it out to there. And I'll put another one here. Whoop, whoop, I don't want to block that. Delete that. And we'll there. And there. And I've got to put a wall here. I don't want people sneaking past. Because they're sneaky. And now we need to add more staff. So we need to obviously have... We have enough staff now? No. We gotta make it look like a TSA airport where they have so many staff you don't know what to do with. Arrgh, we're missing air flights. Alright. Whoop, I gotta fix this one. So let's fix that queue. And we'll do that. Now, the good thing is we're gonna have 4 ticketing... We're going to have 4 people checking IDs here. So let's, no, I don't want to follow you. I want to assign you. Assign, assign, assign. So we'll have 3 lines. Assign, 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 assign. Assign, assign, assign. Perfect. Assign to, assign, assign, assign. And you, we clearly don't need. Whoop. Look at that. They're already... All right, now over here, we need to add some queues. Otherwise, we're going to run into some major, major issues. Now, I might actually move this door. You know, I got to reverse these. I'm going to reverse the pickup and the drop-offs because we reversed everything. But that's okay. So let's do this. So I'm going to make the queue here. And I'll just go, I'll make them simple. I don't want to go too crazy. And again, I'm going to take that door out, so it's not going to be a big deal. Let me fix that queue here. It's kind of wonky. Now, normally I put the... don't want to do that. Now, normally I put the queues in with a little zigzag here, but I wanted to see how it goes without it, just to see. And I could make that shorter here if I have to. But let's try this first. You know, here they can just go boom and they're in line. So let's take this, let's destroy that. And we'll destroy that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the sliding glass door right here. So now when they exit right out of baggage. And they're going to be better off. Now let's fix these zones. These zones are really wonky now. Because I reversed to how I normally do it. So that's what's kind of a little different of it. So now we're going to have the pickups here. Like so. And the reason I'm trying this too is the pickups seem to be the ones that are, you know, the most hassle. I mean, we're getting a ton of people just, you know, piling up because the roads aren't big enough because they're not upgraded yet. And let's go ahead and we'll do the drop-offs here. Like so. And I'll put a sliding glass door here. Is this enough room? Let's try it. Sliding glass door. Oh, that's perfect. So we have the sliding glass door here and here. And, you know, I could just leave that one here just for, you know, more traffic flow. Yeah. That way they're not all piling up on one door when they leave. That'll work. I think it will, anyways. All right. So, we're getting there. Our airport's come along. Let's unpause it, and we'll get them building. And we're about to have our first flights coming soon, so we got to get ready for that. Now, we have to assign these queues. I don't believe I assigned them yet. Oh, no, that would have been a terrible disaster. We'll assign you. Now, I'm going to assign everybody to be able to take anybody from any line. And the reason I'm doing that is it just pushes the traffic through much faster. And that way we're not going to have unhappy passengers going, "Arg!" Assigned to. And we can't forget to build the wall here. Wall like so. Wall. Can I have a wall there? Thank you very much. Unpause it. So we've got our queues set up here. Our queues set up here. We have our baggage claim set up now. We've got our restroom area. Now, you know, we could use some seating in here. I thought about putting a cafe here, but... I'm thinking that might not... It might be something we want to try later. Definitely in a different episode. Just to get... Maybe I can remove that one door and... Or put a cafe in the center with seating. I don't know. We'll see. Now, there's one thing I'm definitely missing, and that's trash bins. And let's see, trash bins. Can I have a trash bin? There we go. Garbage bin. I was looking for trash bins. All right. So let's put some in strategic locations, shall we? Otherwise, people just throw stuff all over the place, and it makes a mess. And we don't want a mess. Messes are bad, okay? All right. And we'll put a couple bins here, and here, and here. There should be no excuse for littering now. All right, let's let them go for it. Now, I'll open this up afterwards just to see how things go. I want to see how these scanners go having this many number of scanners. Now, why are they piling up here? They're all going to one line. Interesting. Let me sell that. They seem to be going through security really quickly. Let's see. We need some janitors. 3, 4. There's some janitors. They're making a mess. Look at the mess they're making. Alright, why are they going to ARG? Do we have canceled flights? What's our status here? Oh, they're all canceled? Airport operational requirements. Oh, maybe because we have these not ready yet. Okay. So I think that's probably all it is we have these gates built, okay? But we don't have them activated yet, so therefore the flights are being canceled or delayed. So let's do this. For now, we'll just destroy these, and we'll try them in a different way later. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll destroy these gates for now, and we'll go with these first two just to see how it goes. There we go. Now we'll see if they land. That might have been all it is they were looking for that. And meanwhile, let's assign some more vehicles. Since we're going for broke. We're going to be broke from this one. Baggage, and fuel. There we go. So that's kind of different. I thought it would actually it didn't even land on an airplane with a gate that's not finished. So if you have an unfunctional gate, apparently the game does not even land a plane. So that's actually great to know. That's good thing to know. All right. So all these people are going to just go, ARG. So, I think I'm actually going to wrap up this episode right here. This is Glassy Gamer. I'd like to pause here. This is Glassy Gamer. I'd like to take this time to thank all my viewers and all my subscribers. Thank you all so very much. Without all of you, this would be a thing. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button and comment below. And as always, if you have not done so already, please subscribe and stay glassy. Bye-bye.